Hey, ladies and gents, it's Zembak, and we are doing the review on the LT-432, the new Russian Tier 8 premium tank. Fucking more premiums. Yay. Yeah, so what was this thing? Well, it was just a paper tank. This was a blueprint tank of the Object 432 medium tank, essentially lightened. It was just a concept put forward, never produced, never nothing, not even prototyped. Yeah, so that's what we got. I think this was the early 60s when this idea was put out there. So yeah, this is what we get in-game blueprint tank. One of the very few actually in the Russian line. Really, they prototyped lots of tanks. However, they didn't do it for this one. It looks very similar to the T100 LT, of course, with that low-profile turret and essentially pretty low-profile tank in general. The bad things about this tank, and we'll go over those first. There's just a couple things, actually, honestly. Is this is a three-man crew, which works fine for the, your tier 10, but for the T-54 lightweights, LTTB, and if you're doing any kind of crew training for that other stuff, if you kept those tanks and you want to play those, which all have four-man crews, this is not going to be the best. However, if you're working just solely building your XP up for your tier 10, fine. Other than that, no, it's not going to work very well because the rest of the tanks in this line, the 6, the 7, 8s, and 9, all have four-man crews. So you're kind of fucked there. Once again, this is a wargaming thing. They literally like to do this, right? Put out a premium tank, not as necessarily a crew trainer. I don't know, whatever. The second thing about it is, of course, is the fire. This motherfucker, I played 11 games. I had, a pretty decent rate of 82% for the win rate on the tank, which wasn't too bad. But of the 11 games, 6 times I set on fire. I actually after the 4th time, I was like, fuck, I got to start counting because this is getting stupid. Automatic fire extinguisher on this thing. Just fucking put it on, spend the silver, don't fuck around because this thing will get lit on fire. You shoot it in the barrel, it'll start on fire. The log on the side, in the back right here, you can shoot it the long way, through the long way of the log, and somehow this will set this thing on fire. I think I even got set on fire like down here one time. The fucking thing is always on fire somehow. Molotov cocktail, it burns, and it burns. So make sure you have firefighting skills on this tank, or your fire extinguisher or something, because this thing is just terrible. And I'm not talking about just the cheap fire extinguisher. Put the automatic one on here so you get the bonus. Otherwise, you're going to suffer from continuous fires. It's just what it does, right? The other issue, of course, is it's kind of light on pen. 176, which isn't too bad if you are dealing with, but this tank is not going to be able to do crap against anything that's relatively well armored. 176 pen, you're going to have to be a flanker, you're going to have to move around, you have to get side shots, that kind of thing. Like I said, but for the most part, that's really my only 2 big complaints about this tank. 3, I guess. You can deal, of course, with the pen issue, like I said, maneuver, get around to the side, because with the insane, great mobility of this tank, you can easily do it. However, if you are just a light tank player that likes to poke corners against E100s, you're going to get fucked. Like, literally fucked. It won't even be fun. I wouldn't even fucking... KV2 will fuck your shit up with the amount of armor on this tank. So remember that. Don't get shot. Don't get set on fire. Fuck. 180 average damage per shot. It takes lots of shots to shoot. 176 average pen, 13.39 rate of fire, 4.48 for reload. That's of course with my rammers, vents, and I'm running coated optics on here. Like I said, once again, I do all these reviews with tanks that are not fucking fully equipped with outrageous crews. I don't use food. I don't use directives. I don't use any of that stuff. I'm playing this as somebody that would just play it. You're a casual gamer, or you're not a super pro. So I'm playing this tank as just giving you an idea of what it actually can do with a relatively new crew. But here's the thing with light tanks. So it really depends on the crew. Probably more than any other tank in the game with crew skills for light tanks. So yeah, you want to make sure you keep building that crew up. So 4.48 second reload time. That's with 61% on the first skill, the BIA. I do believe somebody told me that you can get this down under 4 seconds if you decide to run directives and food. So yeah, it's literally just pa-ping, pa-ping, yeah, pew-pew-pew gun, right? 7 degrees of gun depression. That's actually not too shabby for considering how this is built. I don't know how this moves inside here, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how 7 degrees work on that turn, but it does. 1.88 aim time, 0.36 dispersion, 2,409 for the average damage per minute. You can run vert stabs and any other gun laying drives and all that kind of shit if you want to, but really, honestly, with 1.88 aim time, and it's only going to get better when I get the BI up higher, 0.36 dispersion, yeah. So yeah, it will get better, of course, with the crew. So really, honestly, if you really don't want to put those other things on, you can use it, for vision, camouflage, whatever you want to do. 1,100 hit points, 70 on the hull armor on the front, 40 on the side, 40 in the rear. Like I said, yeah, it's paper mache, like a soft cheese. This does stand up fairly well considering the angle of that plate against lighter 6s and 7s light tanks. You can bounce some shit pretty reasonably with the frontal plate. Get a little bit of angle. They will bounce. However, 8s, 9s, and 10s don't give a fuck. They'll blow a hole out your ass with everything that they have. It's just, yeah. So don't get shot, right? That's what you don't want to do in a light tank. 160 on the turret. This is actually pretty bouncy. You can take shots from tier 8 TDs and whatnot. Anything starts getting into the close right here, then you might have some problems. But if kind of out in this area, it's pretty much an auto ricochet. 100 on the side, 60 on the rear. You do have somewhat of a cupola. It ain't huge, but it is very reasonably easily penned. So remember, don't get shot here. There's kind of an area out here that you're all right, or here. So there you go. That's the armor scheme on the LT432. 27.3 for the weight, 30 fully loaded, 900 engine horsepower. This makes it a fucking quick little beast. We're talking 70 top speed, 23 reversed, and 51.2 traverse speed. Great mobility on this tank. If you like a mobile, quick, light tank, this is the thing for you. If you want to get into the quick spotting positions, this will get you there very quickly. 21.58, 4.86 for the concealment, 427 for the view range, which, like I said, is not too shabby. I think it's 380 base with the 100 with the not 61% on the BIA, and of course using coated optics. So not too shabby. For the most part, this one's kind of a tough one. It's kind of between a meh and a 1 for the rating scale here. It's definitely not OP, overpowered in any shape or form. It is the quintessential. It's a light tank, right? It's not well armored. Low alpha. Relatively decent DPM, probably better than most tier 8 mediums, but it does take quite a bit. It's not very scary when you shoot somebody for 180 damage. So for the most part, this tank is not overpowered. It's not going to be something you're just going to roll out on the battlefield and blow through people with it. I mean, it's decent for what it does. So like I said, kind of I'll give it a 1. If you're a light tank driver, you're going to enjoy this tank. If you're not familiar with light tanks and you don't know what you're doing, don't bother. This thing is just, it is too, essentially to really kind of fragile. with that armor. I mean, it is a light tank. So if you're not really sure about light tanks, I would stay away from this one at least until you're a little bit more comfortable with it. If you're a light tank driver, you're probably going to enjoy it. Yeah, so a 1 thumbs up. It gets the job done. I like the gun. It's a very snappy little gun. You can pull off some pretty bullshit shots with it. And of course, like I said, if you can keep the armor scheme where you're getting shot in the turn and turn alone, you will bounce some decent shots. I got a game here where I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So we will bring up the gameplay for you for the LT432. All right, fellas, back with and ladies. Sorry, let's not forget the ladies. Never forget the ladies. It's not a good thing. So we are playing the 432. I got The Rock with me, and we got Jerry with us. Yeah, we are playing the Minsk map, and we are off the run. Like I said, great mobility, well over 70 kilometers. This thing just gets there in a fucking hurry here. So pick up the Scorpion G, put a nice shell in right off the bat. Love that fucking really quick, yeah, very quick aim time. It does wonders here. So Rock just got right in the ass from somebody. He's burning. We got the M4190 up on the top here. And I'm just trying to pokey here. Try to keep things lit. Try to pick up some spotting damage. And we got the, apparently whatever them things are, urns. Alright, so let's see if we can hit him. Can't get the M4190. He's off just a little bit here. So we're going to pull back into a little better position here. Yeah. So the 41 here is starting to shoot at Rock, and I'm going to start moving back so I can get in behind this bush right here so he can't see me. So I know he's in there. He's just hiding, right? So I know he's right there. Here we go. Now we got him. If proxy lit him, we're going to start working him over here. Like I said, with that relatively small alpha, it doesn't take much. It takes a lot. I shouldn't say take much. It takes a lot to fucking actually fuck something up here. So we're moving out. We got the north push here. They've fucking run over everybody. We got the TVP, VTU, and of course we still have an ELC even 90 right there. Jerry's getting schmacked by the bounce one off the charioteer. Like I said, once again, it's all about that turret. It will, like I said, bounce some things. He actually hit off to the side a little bit. Once again, with that much angle, it has a tendency to bounce some of that kind of crap. So Jerry's starting to get smacked here. We have to deal with what is coming here. Like I said, LT432 is on the other side, ELC's on the other side, and of course they finished off the T-32. So those guys are pushing up there against that TVP. Unfortunately, they're pushing in against at least 5 tank destroyers. About that time, here comes the T-34. He's coming over the top. And what are you going to do? Ooh, hit the pole. Fuck the pole. I hate that pole. Put that one in there. Oh, however, with something with 200 and... Oh, never mind. You put it right through that fucker. Like I said, puts big holes and shit. 248 pin. That's what the T-34 does. So, pick up the spotting damage here. Let's see if we can put another one in there. Hit the fucking concrete. That's alright. Udez finishes them off for me. And we're sitting at a 4-4 game right now. And some more light tanks here. I'm trying to at least keep these guys lit. He's just on the other side. There's the ELC. We'll proxy spot him just to keep him honest. I hate when light tanks get cheeky, because you know how light tanks are. Just a regular fucking nuisance. Mama said they're the devil. Okay, so T-34 is making a rush. And no, armor not penetrated. 176 pen. Kind of does that to you sometimes. So he's jumped around behind the backside here. Finally, so we are not looking too hot here. The north push have fucking stalled. Still 4-4. And they are doing one hell of a bang-up job in town. Never mind, they are not. We've got the VK. He puts up a hell of a game right here, the VK. He's got the 252 and the T-34 faced off against him. And he does a pretty nice job. I'm not doing anything right here, and I'm not sticking my head over to get shot off. So we're going to roll this way. We got a 130. We got a T-34 with 118 hit points and the 252. I got to help this VK out. I need his dumb ass. Not dumb. He's not dumb. He's a nice guy, really. We need him alive. So pull in here. Let's see if we can knock out the 252. Never mind, the Rheinmetall does. T-34 shot, and we're on his case. There we go. Pull around. Oh, God, I love it when you get that little ping spikes sometimes. So, finishes off the T-34. Oh, here comes the LT-432. He's after the Scorpion. All right, let's see what this thing can do. On the move. 199 health. Right? I'm thinking to myself, this ain't going to be too bad. Nah. We're gonna auto aim that because, yeah. Come around the corner, put one in there. 193. You're shitting me, right? He's running. That's all right. We finish him off. So we are currently sitting 7-5. However, they still have 6 TDs, and this map definitely helps. Yeah, it does pretty well with TDs. So we have to be a little bit careful here. Lots of bushes to hide in, that kind of shit. And we have no artillery, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So around the edge I come here, we're looking, and pick up the JP2. JP2's over there. Ooh, took it in the tracks from the Oods. Oods, whatever. He nails me, so I know he's sitting in that bush there on the corner. Yeah, we're just going to have to try this a little bit different here. So I'm going to wait a little bit here. I'm trying to figure out where that ELC's at. And around, nope. This is one of the problems with not having Sixth Sense. I probably would have known that I was spotted when I come around the corner here. He was spotted there last time. I'm thinking, maybe he's sitting in the bush, right? Bush camper? Baby? Nope. Around the corner we go, and about that time, oh shit, there's a charioteer. Now he's spotted. Unfortunately, there's nobody in a position to shoot him, so, yep. Never mind. Apparently, I didn't get the assist. I didn't get the spotted damage out of that. Go figure. So I'm going to pepper these bushes right here just to make sure he's not in there. Nope, he's not in there. I wasn't sure exactly what had spotted me. So, back up, and we've got it back to, it's an 8-6 game now. So, yeah, what are we going to do here? We gotta work this a little bit better here. So we're going to wait till I've completely vanished here, and I need to get up where that Scorpion G's at. So, on the roll. Right on through here. Yep, finds the charioteer. He's spotted. Make him back the fuck off. And I got the Scorpion G here. Now, I'm still a little bit leery right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Thought about popping out and taking a shot at him. He's got the small guns. Not like I'm going to be hurting too bad. I could lose 250. It would not really be too bad. But I also know I got a J Panther, or a Scorpion G, which can fucking roll for that high. So once again, let's see here. We're gonna have to do something a little bit more interesting. 9-6 right now. Round we go. There's a charioteer, and like I said, we had him spotted. Scorpion G comes around the corner. Come on, fella, finish him. Quit running into shit, Zem. You're good to go. There we go. Finishes off the charioteer. Now it's time for proxy spot. I know they're all sitting right up here. So let's see what we can find here. Pull around the corner here. Ooh, there's a T-26E4. Oh, doggy. And armor not penetrated. Aim better, Zem. There we go. Right in his butt. Finish him, have 197. He gets fingers off by the Type 59. There's the Udez. Udez falls off the back here. So yeah, let's get too carried away. Around the corner we go. Got the J Panther 2 here. Got the Udez here. Let's see if we put a shell into him. There we go. One in the lower plate. He bounces off of my... there's that ELC. About that time I realized, yep, nails my gun. And what are we doing? Come here, buddy. There we go. Put one into his track. Still can't quite get him. And he's sitting at about 339 health. J Panther, the Udez, is getting fucking wrecked. Oh, shit. There we go. Finishes off. Finish up about 1,500 damage, 1,000 blocked, and about 2,256 for the assist. So not too shabby. I think this was like my 4th game in. It didn't work out. It worked out better than I thought it was going to. So No, more probably my 6th or 7th game, because like I said, I played 11, and I played with these guys. Anyway, yeah, great mobility, moves around the battlefield well, and on occasion, bounce some shit. So with that said, I got one more game for you guys to check out, the LT432. Alright guys, ladies, people, we are back with the LT432. This is my very first game in the tank, right? Great fucking matchmaking, because you always get that the very first game. So it's a tier 8, top tier battle, and we are on fucking Paris in a light tank, because, you know, reasons, because that's what they do to light tanks. Let's give them Paris for your very first game. So, we're going to get aggressive here. We are the tier 8, top tier light tank, and we're going to move up pretty quick. We're going to see if I can spot some of this stuff right here. And, ooh, Type 64 moves up here. Ooh, there we go. Put him in the track. Apparently these guys over here can't hit nothing. Or at least they got spotted. E25 AMX-12T just fucking gets wrecked. Let's see here. Put another one here. Critical hit. Put out his... There we go. See? And that's what I'm talking about. The lightly armored bullshit. So, one more. There we go. We actually bounced that shot. Maybe not. No, he missed it. He hit the track instead. Finishes off the Type 64. And we have the ELC up on top. I need to get out of there. I do have, like I said, with the three artillery, I really wanted to get this as quick as possible out of this position. So we're going to go after this ELC here. ELC's over here. I believe he's about going to probably reload here. And of course the GW nails me with the stun. One of the problems, as I said, once again, without the crew skills, no sixth sense. So it makes it a little bit harder. I just kind of got to guess that I probably am spotted all the time. I'm trying to proxy spot. I'm probably too far away for it. So now it's time to get real. The VK goes the other way, so we're going to push on up in here. Yeah, there's the LC. He's just hanging out, coming around. Try to get on him. I was trying to auto-aim him, and we push him out the other direction. Those guys aren't paying attention. Oh, we'll put another shell into him. Oof. There we go. So the ELC is gone. I picked up the spotting damage for the T-37 here, so now it's time to come over here and give these guys a little bit of a hand. I was hoping for some side shots on that Louver, but it didn't happen. Instead, I picked up the Hellcat. There he is. There's one. See if we put another one into him. 2, and if I track him, can I get reloaded in time? Quick reload. No, can't quite finish him. However, the T-37 on the other side, he's finished off, and they nail the T-37, leaving the Hellcat here. And there's lots of artillery. We don't want to fuck around here too much. However, there is a Ferdinand. That's always never good. So I probably, after a little bit of hindsight of watching this video again, I probably should have been a little bit more aggressive here. But it's hard to be aggressive in these light tanks, especially when you have 3 artillery in the fields and a Ferdinand creeping around somewhere. And of course, there is 2 cockroaches running around. So those are always a pain, considering they'll go right through you, or they'll just simply switch the APCR. About that time, here comes the fucking ELC out of the blue. Oh, fuck you, buddy. I honestly don't know what that was all about, other than the fact that you got 2 shots into me. So, like I said, now everybody's abandoning the fields, and that's leaving us kind of in a rough place here. I know why they did it, because obviously with the A43, the 122, the T20, and the M4, they have the Louver kind of off by himself. We've lost our T32 right off the bat. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked out to us too well. So we're going to pull back out here and see if I can pick up anything. Nope. And so we're going to go give a spot over here probably too, just to make sure nothing coming here. I'm trying to get shots. I was kind of hoping they were going to push him back or even let him come through. We're going to check out field just to make sure there's nothing here. Nope. Nothing there so far. Yeah, Hellcat, E25s, you never know. E25s both could rush me and I could be fucked either and or which way. Charioteers moved across. And we're just gonna see here. We're just waiting. Right, fellas? We're just waiting. Like I said, this is more of one of those, I don't want to get in too big of a hurry. I would still like to be able to keep some eyes on that field if I can. Hummel has been shot, unfortunately, and that's about the time. Here comes Mr. Ferdinand. Now I'm going to try to maybe help him out here. Oh, can I do it? Let's see here. I'm thinking about it. There's the E25 on the other side. Oh, Ferdinand's getting wrecked. Kind of. Wheezy 131. And that's about the time. Ooh, shit. There's the E25. Oh, and first fire. Right after this game, I put the automatic fire extinguisher on because of bullshit like that. Of course, it's another fucking APCR slinging fucking cockroach because that's what they do. So, down to 173 hit points. I got to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to get caught out in the open with that. So I switched to a premium round. It's getting a little too close. I got to make sure I don't bounce. We're going to side scrape this a little bit here as much as I can and see if I can find that E25 again. See what he's up to. Nope, he's not anywhere to be seen. I'll pick up the E25 over there. Oh, he's just... he's on the run. He's running away. So, they've pushed down there. There's pretty much just me singing out here, and I don't really want to deal with that Ferdinand. So we're going to have to do a little bit more waiting here, like you said. SU-14-1's going across. Hummel's worried about it, too. He's running. I'm a little worried about it, too. So everything's been spotted except for the M10. And I know the Hellcat's a one-shot. They finish off the A43, and that's about the time the M10 shows up. So, pretty much the only thing we have possibly out here is the Hellcat. So we're gonna get out of here. It's time to get away. I didn't want to go through where the Ferdinand is, and away we go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run into the Ferdinand. So like I said, that's why you see me switch to the premium round. Because, yeah, 176 pen, even with the premium round on this tank, might not be terribly good. So around the corner we come, see if I can get the M. No, can't get a shot on the M10. And we're going to go check this out here. There's the E25. They found the Artie. No. I'm really like to find that Ferdinand. He seems to be kind of the issue here, possibly. Oh, there's the E25. Come on, you little shit. Poke your head up. There we go. Come on. Oh, there we go. Finish him off. And now I gotta move back. I don't know what's coming. I gotta check my rear. This is always important. I'm not sure where the Hellcat's at. Yeah, I'm not gonna run out there and see if I can find a Ferdinand. Sorry, buddy. Just doesn't work that way. So, Ferdinand finishes off the M4A. Yeah, I see him now. It's one of those deals here. However, Ferdinand is nice enough to finally move over into a position where I could possibly do a little damage here. So we're going to move up here. There he is. Come on. Ooh. For some reason, I cannot get that. However, the Ferdinand, of course, is the big... There we go. One more. Come on, let's see if we can get him in the track. There we go. Finish him in the track. That's about the M time. The M10 decides he's going to start shooting at me. So we put enough tracking into the Ferdinand for him to finish off. So that helps out a bunch. And we're going to back out of here. Yeah. So back to regular ammo. Everything else is easily pennable. And we're going to see, once again, check this Hellcat out. See if he's anywhere to be found. Always, like I said, you always want to be checking your ass because you never know who's going to be trying to sneak up on me here. Hellcat, where you at, buddy? Nothing. Let's go around the corner here and sit in the bush. See if we can spot something. Maybe something's moving. No, nothing there. It was kind of one of those games. It was just like, yeah. Oh, there's the Hellcat. He just got picked up. He's pushing in on the artillery. SU-14's like, nah, I got that. So we're currently sitting at 10-10. We have 3 tanks, and unfortunately, that Panther M10 is fully fucking almost full health. So, there's the E25. T20 puts a good shell into him here. I'm going to give him a little bit of a hand. Let's see here. Pull up. Back up. He picks off my gun. Of course he does. And, yeah. Fix the gun. And this would have been ideally the best place to fight this battle here, with me hull down. But unfortunately, I don't think they're going to play that game. So, once again, it is a 10-10. The T-20's out of there. Yeah, it's time to do a little bit of maybe some maneuvering here. T-20 goes. I'm like, yeah, probably time. So we're going to go and do a little bit of artillery hunting and see if we can finish that off. The Hummel's here, the Su-14's here, and of course the A-43. So if we can get around to the backside and finish off some tanks here, it'll be a little bit better, I hope. A-43, like I said, kind of figured him might be able to at least keep the eyes here, or keep them busy while we run out here and finish off some artillery. We got the T-20 with me, and of course, like I said, the two artilleries. Everybody's pretty much a one shot for the M10, at least the artillery too, easily. So around the corner we go here. I don't have the health. I have 50 HP left. I really don't want to get gunned by a artillery piece. So the T-20 moves up. He finds the AMX. Oh, where are you at, buddy? Oh, come on, get down, get down, get down. There we go. And it completely fucking misses. Go figure. There we go. We'll lock onto him now. Here, finish him off. And the T-20's on the move here. So I'm a little bit worried. E-25 is pretty quick if he's going to make a run here on the T-20. So up the hill we go. E-25 finishes off the A-43. Ooh, shit. Here comes the S-51. It's just bad news bears everywhere here. And that's about the time the Panther M10 comes. They finish off the Hummel, Su-14. So now it's a 2 on 4. Pretty quick, yeah. However, we have the T-20. He's going around the backside. And I'm going to run. Yeah, it's time not to get split up here. So I'm going to go give the T-20 some help. I was kind of curious if the Panther M10 was going to come up this way. We're just going to see here what we're going to happen. Nope. On the roll. So why did we go for the artillery instead of the mediums? Well, kind of a hindsight deal. Yeah, it probably would have worked out better if we would have stuck around, but at the same time, we did not know what those two were going to do, the Panther M10 or the fucking E-25. Not sure where they were going or what they were doing. So we thought, well, maybe if we make a run over here, kind of give them an idea what's going on, whatnot. So pick up the M10. Ooh, can't quite get the shot in here. Pick up the GW Panther. Put one into him. Come on. I should have just fucking... I don't know why I auto-aimed that, honestly. One of those deals is like, eh. So, GW Panther's on the move. Once again, E-25. And, yeah. So I'm thinking, maybe if I run around the corner, but I don't want to get spotted either. So, 54 seconds here. T-20 is a little too far. I gotta go. I'm not going to be able to make it back. I'm leaving him to his death, honestly. We need to stop this cap here. 40 seconds left. I'm probably not going to make it. If I do, it's going to be one of those deals. Looking around, down we go. Like I said, great mobility on this tank. It moves around the battlefield so well. Panther M10 finally rushes the T-20. Here we go. T-20 is still working over the M10. And we got 16 seconds left here. I'm going to be a little bit more careful. E-25 is probably hanging out here somewhere. Oh, where are you at, buddy? So, honestly, I thought he was in this bush right here. I'm not terribly sure. Still looking. 3 seconds. Where you at? Not there either. So I'm literally fucking right here. And he's in the back corner. One of those deals, right, fellas? So it wasn't one of my better played games sometimes. Yeah, that was that was one of those games is just like, oh. But then again, like I said, first map off the deal was fucking Paris and the light tank. It's just like, whatever. So, with that said, yeah, maybe I'll do another one. We'll see here. Okay, ladies and gents, yes, we are going to do another one. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to do this game just because, the last one was a loss. I was like one of the only ones I had. So, yeah, let's go. Let's leave it on a happy note. No, and the reason I chose this one is just to highlight the mobility of this tank and how well it moves here. So we're already up to 70 kilometers an hour, even through the water. Not too shabby. Up we go, and away we go. So we're on the roll here. Got a T-25 pot. I do have a few tanks. There's an Object 704 coming with us. And, of course, this is a Tier 9 battle, so it won't be too bad here. So we'll pick up the LT. What is he doing here? Big salted fish. Let's see if I can make this work. Oh, you dodgy fuck. Can't quite get him. Bulldog's getting fucking wrecked. This is, like I said, that's not the easiest point to go here. So I'm not going to wait too much longer. Nope. It's time to move here. I need to get to the position that I need to get into. So, Standard B gets hit by the Patton. We got the Batchat 12T over here, which I don't really fear too much. However, there is 3 artillery, and they know how much they love light tanks. So those guys back there, I'm sorry, that's a 704. Yeah, that's more like it. They don't sit back, which is kind of what when you really want to take this map, you don't want to sit and fucking, you want to push, right? So, got the Patton, Batchat 12T went over the other side, and there's the T30 here. So we're just going to pull up in here. I'm going to get into our should have took the shot. Didn't do it. Instead, we'll just pick up the spotting damage here. You're seeing here, I'm just trying to work this bush right here and try to get some shots as they poke. So, waiting here. Nothing. I'm a little worried, of course, that something's going to pop up over here, spot me. I'm going to get fucking wrecked and shot. Can't get the Patton. 252 comes. 704 is here. 25 pilot and the Standard B. Yeah, let's see what we got here. We got the Pat. We got 3 9s actually. 3 of their 9s are here, so this should be interesting. So there's the K40, the 43-2, the T30, and of course the Patton. Yeah, snappy little gun. You're gonna watch what I'm talking about here. Right in position. Put a nice shell under him. 164. We're gonna get rid of the T30 first because he's a big threat with that big boomstick here. Can we get him? There we go. Denied. 138. Fuck it. Let's one more time. Quick reload. Quick snappy gun here. Got the Patton. Got the 43. So you put another one into him. 184. Yeah, there we go. Finish off the KI, or Object 432, and we're on the roll. How did I know they were going to shoot at me? There's 53, 55. You know, because there's not like fucking 4 tanks in front of me. 2 of them are 9s. Now, we'll shoot the fucking light tank. On the run. Like I said, I can't really talk enough about the mobility of this tank. That's one of its strongest things, is the ability to move from one end of the battlefield to the other. You can go here, you can go there, you can do it relatively quickly. Nice little gun when you got to use it. You know, as a pure scout, this thing's going to be pretty sweet. Other than the fact that it's kind of big, I'll be honest. It's long. And with this low profile, it's still relatively long here. So back up we go, looking for the Standard B. Can't quite get him. And we have the 176 pen. Not the best. Alright, so I picked up the M5355. Can't get a shot on him. However, we do have... There we go. Aim a little better, Zem. Come on. Put a shell into the T-28. Let's get the last one. Finish off the T-28. And let's see if we can get a shot in on the M5355. Nope. 704 finishes him off. And we have whatever's left here in town. Around we go. I'm waiting for the Batchat 12T to come running out here and try to clip me, because that's what they do. However, it's been a pretty much a clusterfuck in town. Everybody's all jammed up here. It's time to get serious. Other than... who put the fucking house in the way? Alright. Batchat 12T's like, I got it. Excuse me. hoping the Oho is going to come around the corner, but he doesn't. Pick up the shot on the Batchat 12T. He's probably like, fuck, I'm fucked. I'm reloading. Now, did you notice the VK sitting right there, right? He is literally just sitting there. Batchat 12T's fucking not moving. And what does he do? Nope. Yeah. Okay, so here comes the other VK. And I can't penetrate his armor because, reasons. Let's see if we can get him in the track. There we go. Finish him off. Oh, nope. Didn't quite get the complete track on him. He still has a repair kit here. So we have the Oho yet. So we have the 4502 let. And, of course, the Mutant in the back. 704 is like, Oho, you got no armor. Sorry, bud. Oh, they finished him off. I keep running into houses. Yeah. Let's see if here we can finish off the M6. 704 is like, nah, I got this. And boom, finishes him off. So, yeah. A little bit just to kind of give you an idea of, like I said, the mobility of this tank is fucking very good. Moves around the battlefield. Nice, snappy little gun. I do believe I got an Orlix medal out of this, too, for killing tier 9s. So with that said, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you keep watching. Good night, guys.